Prince Harry and Meghan Markle dropped a bombshell 2 years ago when they announced they were stepping down as senior royals. Following several intense months, the pair released a statement revealing they planned to split their time between the UK and North America and would carve out a progression new role in the institution while becoming financially independent. Days later, crunch talks were held in what became known as the Sandringham Summit between Harry, the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince William. It led to the monarch accepting her grandson and his wife's decision to step back from the firm, and she said at the time, "Harry, Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved members of my family." The move brought an end to Meghan's short time as a royal that had started around 18 months earlier. During this time, she was given the rare honor of carrying out a day of engagements with the Queen, and the pair travelled to Chester in June 2018. They made their way to the northwest of England on the royal train, and among their visits was attending opening the Mersey Gateway Bridge. On the day, the pair seemed in good spirits and were pictured smiling and laughing together. And one expert noticed that during the day, Meghan made several subtle hand gestures that revealed her true feelings towards the monarch. Body language expert Judy James said at the time, "It was clear from the Queen's congruent and very spontaneous-looking smiles that she was delighted to have her new granddaughter-in-law beside her on this visit." Meghan did appear rather nervous initially though, emerging coyly from the train and using some more tentative gesticulation than usual. Without new husband Prince Harry beside her to touch and hug her, there was a noticeable increase in Meghan's self-comforting self-touch and checking rituals, suggesting she is still quite in awe of her doting grandmother-in-law. Since Harry and Meghan's move from the UK to America, their relationships with several royals appear to have cooled. But the couple has had nothing but praise for Her Majesty, and in June, they paid tribute to her by naming their daughter Lilibet, a pet name of the Queen. Royal author Omid Scobie told Good Morning America last summer, "When it comes to that relationship with the Queen, it is as strong as ever. They have nothing but love for her. Of course, we saw them name their daughter after the Queen's very nickname. So that really gives us an insight into that close relationship." Besides, Her Majesty is said to have found the distance between her and her great-grandchildren difficult, according to Camilla Tominey. The veteran journalist, who has written at length about the royal family, gave her verdict during Channel 5's documentary, 2021, The Queen's Terrible Year. Speaking about Archie and Lilibet, she said, "I'm sure the Queen was absolutely delighted to hear the news that the Sussexes were expecting a second child. But it is difficult for the Queen because she hasn't been able to see Archie. I think the last time she actually saw him in the flesh was November 2019. The only time she's ever going to see these great-grandchildren is if they come over to the UK. Maybe she will see them next year as she marks her Platinum Jubilee. We have to wait and see." Harry and Meghan announced their decision to step away from their royal duties in January 2020. The Sunday Times reported soon after that the Queen was disappointed that she and other royals had not seen Archie as much as they would have liked. A source told the paper, "She will be very sad to have barely seen Archie and that he will miss out on growing up with his cousins and wider family." In all, Archie has only met his grandfather Prince Charles, and his cousins Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, on a few occasions, according to the report. Meanwhile, details of which royals will be involved in the Queen's Jubilee celebrations have not been released. However, Buckingham Palace has revealed new plans for the celebration of Her Majesty's lifetime of service. A 4-day bank holiday weekend, including a concert featuring some of the globe's biggest entertainment stars, will be held from June 2 to 5. There will also be a competition to invent a new pudding to celebrate the occasion, the palace has said. The finalists will be judged by an expert panel, including Dame Mary Berry and MasterChef star Monica Galetti. The winning dish will be made available to the public and be enjoyed at big Jubilee lunches across the UK. A string of other events will also take place to mark the Queen's 70 years on the throne, a feat not achieved by any other British royal.